name's Isaac. I do the sound for the show. I've opened for the last 3 shows. It's been really fun. Thank you, Trek Theater, for having me. This is a theremin. If any of you would like to come up and say hi after the show and talk to me about it, or just give it a try. A little bit like kids try to play it. We'll get started now.
Sorry, everybody. I am not a space alien except when I'm I broke my pine bar.
Chris. Do we need to start a row? Yeah.
I wasn't making fun of epileptic people.
So, yeah, I don't know, it's pretty nice.
Sorry.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks. I don't need any applause. You guys need the applause because of all your support. Over the last 4 years, we've been able to do theater because of your donations. Your money is the only money that we've been able to get. So everything you see here, every prop, every set piece, the space you're sitting in is all paid with by your donations. And I want to sincerely thank you for all of that. Like us on Facebook, EugeneTruckTheater.com if you want to donate by card online. And there's a jar over here. If you got a couple bucks, throw a couple bucks in there. If you don't have a couple bucks, maybe next time you'll have a couple bucks, and that person who put in a couple bucks tonight won't have those couple bucks. So feel free to put in there what you can, because we're a community and we take care of each other. Those of you with friends and family in the Albany area will be doing this show again at Albany for a fundraiser on May 5th at Rise Up Fitness. Tell your friends to go online, to go on Facebook and find that event. And also Friday night, June 16th. I almost forgot Captain Picard Day. What's wrong with me? Friday night, June 16th is our annual Captain Picard Day fundraiser. So mark your calendars. It's going to be on Friday, so we're going to have music all night long. So it'll start probably around 8. We'll have some chill out music to begin with, but we've got 3 bands, and we're going to go all night. All right. In fact, I might call it the Captain Picard Day Festival. Oh, at Lucky's. All right, I think that's it. Thank you so much again for your support. and please enjoy our production of The Game.
Hey, Tana, well, I know you're back there. Don't make me come after you. Give me that.
You don't need this.
Yes, I do.
Oh, no. Oh, Commander Riker to the Enterprise. I have a problem down here on Ryza.
Give it to me.
Who get it?
I can't believe you just did that.
Believe it.
What's this?
Oh, this. It's just a game. Everybody here is playing it.
Do I keep my eyes open or closed?
Open.
What am I seeing?
The playing field.
Now what?
See the disc and the cone?
Yeah.
Concentrate. Make the disc go into the cone.
How do I do this?
Just let go. Relax. You'll do it.
Got it. Oh, what was that?
Your reward for clearing the first level.
How far does this game go?
As far as you can take it. You want to try for level 2?
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Captain's log, stardate 45208.2. Commander Riker has returned to the Enterprise from Ryza. We are now en route to the uncharted area known as the Phoenix Cluster. We are all anticipating this historic first look at the region.
Things are getting busy around here. 5 new science teams just beamed in from the Zukov. Quarters are filling up fast.
And on top of that, we've had a change. We now only have 2 weeks to complete our exploration.
2 weeks? That's not enough time to explore a region that size. I thought we had 5 weeks.
Starfleet has added a diplomatic mission to Oceanus 4.
Number 1, I'm leaving it up to you to ensure that all science departments get an equal chance with their research.
It'll be quite a juggling act.
A bit of good news. We're to rendezvous with a shuttlecraft carrying Wesley Crusher on vacation from the Academy.
Wesley. Good. We could use an extra hand around here.
Indeed.
Jordy, How are you coming with the survey preparations?
I'm up to my neck in observation schedules right now. Our biggest hurdle's been sensor availability.
Especially since 2 new exobiologists and 3 stellar cartographers joined us from the Zukov.
15 science teams, only 2 weeks, and 1 Lone Ranger raid. Don't make for a great combination.
What about the lateral sensors?
They're both solid for planetary observation.
And the gamma ray scanners?
We're reprogramming it now. Leffler, will you join us, please? You know Robin Leffler.
Of course.
Her performance around here has been sensational. I've decided to make her a mission specialist.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, specialist. What's our sensor status?
Great. Well, we're increasing the available bandwidth so that more science teams can use the sensors at once. We found a way to do it by multiplexing the array.
Will it be ready by the time we arrive?
Yes, sir. You can count on it.
Keep it up, Leffler.
Thank you.
Jordan, I brought something back from Risa. You have got to try it.
I'd love to, but I'm doing a full sensor recalibration in 10 minutes. Can it wait?
Sure. I'll catch up with you later. Chocolate ice cream, chocolate chips, chocolate fudge. You're not depressed, are you?
I'm fine, Commander.
Did you want to be alone?
No, you can join us.
I don't like fudge.
Really? I've never met a chocolate I didn't like.
Doesn't it taste good?
Of course it does. But it's not just a matter of taste. It's the whole experience. First, you spoon the fudge around the rim, leaving only the ice cream in the middle. Then, gently, spoon the ice cream around the sides like you're sculpting it. Relish every bite. Make every one an event. And on the last bite, close your eyes.
I never knew it was a ritual.
Chocolate is a serious thing.
You know, I brought something back from Risa. It's better than chocolate.
Oh? What is it?
Just a game.
Chief O'Brien! Welcome back, Wesley. Congratulations on little Molly. Thanks. Wait till you see her. Spitting image of her dad. So, where is everybody? Is my mother around? Senior staff is in a meeting. You are to go to your mother's quarters. Oh. Well, do you think it'd be alright if I stop by just to say hi? I'll check.
Chief O'Brien to Bridge.
Bridge here.
Wesley Crusher has arrived. Wants to stop by the observation lounge to say hi.
I suppose that is acceptable.
Thank you, sir. Your Latin is improving.
Wesley, you're looking very handsome. You do that cadet uniform justice.
I bet you drive the girls wild.
Wesley, Tavorkian pound cake. I made it myself.
Thanks, Worf. Was our attempt to make you uncomfortable effective?
Yeah, you bet it was. For a second there, I thought I was on the wrong ship.
And you found the deception pleasurable?
Well, of course, it's fun to be surprised.
Are you here to work or play, Mr. Crusher?
Sir?
I know you're here on vacation. You'll probably want to sleep late and visit the holodeck. But if you'd like to help out, we could use an extra hand preparing for the Phoenix Cluster survey.
That'd be great, sir.
Hey, and after you're all settled in, why don't you come on down to engineering? We'll get you started.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Just a game. Come by my quarters and I'll show you.
Have you found the Academy challenging, Wesley?
Oh, well, after the Enterprise, I thought it would be a breeze, but turns out there's a lot more to learn besides starship operations. How was your first year, Data?
Although I did extremely well scholastically, my lack of human understanding often created social obstacles.
Really? Like what?
I particularly recall a phenomenon called practical jokes, several of which I fell victim to.
Yeah, tell me about it. My very first week there, Adam Martoni rigs the sonic shower to cover me with mud. Took me a while, but I got him back pretty good.
Good for you. I also found social gatherings difficult. There was one event, an academy tradition, the Sadie Hawkins dance.
Oh, yeah, they still hold that every year.
It was a notably awkward experience.
Don't worry, Data. I don't know how to dance either.
Really? Your mother is quite an expert. She recently taught me.
Oh, yeah, I know. The dancing doctor. She tried to teach me, but it seems like I really just don't have the knack.
I would be happy to give you lessons while you are here on vacation. I have created a comprehensive 17-part course with some interesting holographic dance partners. Several members of the crew have become...
I'll let you know, Data. I'll try modifying the planetary scanners.
Just be sure to keep enough data lines open for stellar physics.
Oh, don't worry, I'll just compress the signal flow. Now, why won't these register?
Oh, you should try calibrating those by hand.
Excuse me?
The sensors, they tend to get temperamental. Try calibrating them manually.
But that's impossible. The computer has to do this.
No, it doesn't. Here. This algorithm will let you do it directly from the panel. Law 17. When all else fails, do it yourself.
Hey, this is working.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sure. My name's Wesley, by the way. Wesley Crusher.
Yeah, I know. you just got here from the academy, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Robin Leffler.
Hi.
Hi. Your neutrinos are drifting.
Oh!
A conflict has started between the planetary evolution team and the stellar physicists. Both wish to use the thermal imaging array first.
Well, tell them to flip a coin or something. They've got to cooperate on this mission, otherwise we'll never get it done.
A coin. Very good. I will replicate one immediately.
Crusher to Data.
Go ahead, Doctor.
Do you have a minute to join me in sickbay?
Yes, Doctor. I'm on my way. You wanted to see me, Doctor?
Yes, Data, I need your help with something. I'm running a new experiment on bioactive silicon. Can you reprogram this tricorder to these specifications?
Certainly.
I'm sorry to bother you with this, but I just need it done quickly.
It does not bother me. In fact, I am happy.
Computer, secure sickbay.
All entries to sickbay are secured.
Well, let's see. I had Novakovic for anthropology and Horn for creative writing.
Walter Horn? Is he still teaching?
Yeah, and he's really great, too. Oh, and you'll be happy to hear I took your advice. My very first week there, I went to meet Boothby.
Oh, Boothby. Is he still taking the grounds, or has old age caught up with him?
Not as far as I can tell. He took me on this grand tour, showed me every single blade of grass, practically.
I had the very same tour.
Sir, what do the initials SP stand for?
SP?
Yeah, Boothby said he found you carving them into his prized elm tree.
Oh. Just an old acquaintance. Wesley, should you ever meet someone whose name you would like to carve into that elm tree, try to not let it interfere with your studies. I failed organic chemistry because of SP.
Crusher to Captain Picard.
Go ahead, Doctor.
I need you in sickbay immediately.
I'm on my way.
He came in to complain about a servo malfunction. All my scans are checking out, and then he just collapsed.
What have you found?
His biosystems and his positronic functions all seem to check out, and his power cells are active.
From what I could tell, his higher functions are still intact, but the signals aren't getting from his brain to the rest of his body. It's like he's in a coma.
Data performs self-diagnostic routines on a regular basis. We should take a look at his logs. They might tell us something.
We should take a look at his quarters as well. You never know what might turn up.
Agreed. Continue your analysis and keep me informed.
Standard security sweep shows nothing out of the ordinary.
Personal logs, diagnostics, duty logs, they all look normal. No evidence that can lead to data shutdown.
Maybe we should ask his cat.
I'd better get back to sick bay, see if there's any change in Data's condition.
Dr. Crusher's got a handle on it, Jordy. You'd be the first person she'd call.
I guess so.
Looks to me like you need a break. Unwind a little.
Maybe you're right.
I know just the thing. Why don't you meet me in 10 forward? I've got something I want you to try.
Conduits 12 and 22 are still down for testing.
We can reroute through junction 14B.
You know, you have a really funny way of looking at conduit configuration.
Rude.
But it works.
Well, Law 36, you gotta go with what works.
So, what are these laws you keep talking about?
They're my own personal laws. Whenever I learn something essential, I make up a law about it. That way I never forget.
And, how many laws are there?
102 so far. Ooh, the starboard array needs another subprocessor.
Don't worry, it'll be back online in just a minute. I am way ahead of you.
Oh, well, they said you were good.
Why do I get this feeling that you already know me?
I have a couple of friends at Starfleet Academy. Your name's come up a few times. By the way, that was some prank you pulled on Adam Martoni in the physics lab. I want to know how you got the antimatter regulator to spray chili sauce on him.
You know there is another side to that story.
And is it true about your birthmark?
Wait, what? This is not fair. I don't know anything about you.
Law 46. Life
Isn't always fair. I know that law. Listen, I've got to go work on the sensor relays, but later, I'd like a chance to even the score. 10 forward, 1900 hours. Will you join me for coffee?
No. But I'll join you for dinner.
Captain's Log, supplemental. We've arrived at the Phoenix cluster, but it'll take us several hours to determine the best possible location to conduct our survey. In the meantime, Commander Data's condition remains unchanged, with no further indication to the cause of his breakdown.
Mom?
Oh, Wesley!
What are you doing?
I'm embarrassed to say that these were meant for you. It was so much fun I couldn't resist.
What are they?
Just a game. Will Riker brought it back from Ryza. Everybody's playing it. Do you want to give it a try?
Maybe later. How's Data doing?
Jordy's still working on him, but he's gonna be fine.
Maybe I should go give Jordy a hand.
No, Wes, this is your vacation. You're doing more than enough already.
I guess you're right.
Are you in a hurry?
Well, actually I'm running behind schedule for a dinner date.
Really, with who?
Robin Leffler from engineering.
Why don't you invite her down here? We can all play the game together. I'll go replicate some more.
Mom!
Sorry. It's just, I really want us to spend some time together while you're here.
Don't worry, Mom. We'll spend plenty of time together. I promise.
Okay. How about one game? Just try it on for a size.
I've got to go get ready.
Have a nice time.
Thank you.
So when your parents are the only exobiologists in the sector, you do a lot of traveling around from base to base to base. I started to feel like I was a piece of luggage. So I spent a lot of time around technology. Actually, my very first friend was a tricorder.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Mine was a warp coil.
Oh. So parents, they were pretty much never around because even when I needed them, their work had to come first. So that's actually how I learned my first law. Law 1, the only person you can rely on is yourself.
Oh, that sounds kind of lonely.
No,
But now you're here.
now I'm here.
I'm glad.
Oh, you would not believe what is going on in engineering. Commander LaForge and everybody else are obsessed with this new game.
Game?
Yeah, it's some Ryzen gadget it fits over your head.
Yeah, have you played it?
No, not yet.
My mother was one, and she was really trying to get me to play it.
It's everywhere. See what I mean?
It's kind of strange, don't you think? Everybody playing it all the time?
It's a fad. This week it's popular, next week you won't even know it existed.
I wonder how it works.
Well, why don't you play it and find out?
I think I'd like to know a little bit more about it first. But you know, we could hook it up to the computer, and the medical programs could simulate the human brain responses.
Yes, okay, so the game uses a visual interface for almost everybody, right? Well, I don't know what we're going to do about Commander LaForge, but for everybody else, we can hook it up to the optical sensor. And then we can...
So, I've loaded up the neurological behavior programs, and this sensor pad should allow the computer to handle any information the game can throw at it.
Okay, let's see what happens. It's activating the reticular formation.
Yeah, there's heavy synaptic activity all over the place.
I wonder what happens after prolonged exposure.
Yeah, well, let's just speed up the processor and we'll find out.
It's stimulating the septal area.
Wow, that's the pleasure center of the brain. Whatever this thing's doing, it must feel pretty good.
No wonder it's popular.
Hey, what's this? These serotonin levels are way off.
Oh,
we should probably do a neurochemical analysis.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing widespread bonding to neural receptors.
Yeah. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but this looks like a psychotropic reaction.
Are you saying you think this game's addictive?
Hey, what's going on here in the prefrontal cortex?
But doesn't that area control higher reasoning?
Yeah, it sure does. I better go tell the captain about all this.
Come.
Pardon me, Captain.
Oh, Wesley, please. How are the survey preparations coming along?
Oh, well, fine, sir, but that's actually not what I'm here to talk to you about.
Oh? What then?
Well, sir, there's this game going around, something that Commander Riker brought back from Ryza, this little gadget that hooks around the ear.
Yes, I've seen it.
Well, sir, I've done a preliminary analysis, and my findings have led me to believe that the game may have some harmful side effects. Specifically, sir, I think the game may be psychotropically addictive.
Addictive? What have you discovered?
Well, sir, the game initiates a serotonin cascade in the frontal lobe. I know that's nothing conclusive, but it might be the reason that people are so attracted to it. The game also seems to be stimulating the reasoning areas of the brain. I don't know what that's all about.
Yes. We'll start an investigation immediately. Thank you, Mr. Crusher. And Wesley, it's good to have you back.
Thank you, sir.
Have you tried these?
Yeah, I've tried it, thanks. It's great.
Sorry.
Where have you been? Everybody has been trying to get me to play.
I know, me too. I've been stopped twice in the corridor already. I talked to the captain. He says he's going to look into it.
Okay, well, I hope he makes a shipwide announcement or something, because this is giving me the creeps.
Hi.
Did you forget your game?
We left it with our quarters.
Oh, this is awesome. Don't be foolish. Try mine.
No, thank you. No.
She said no thanks.
Listen, there's something else that's bothering me about all this. If the game is addictive, there's only one person on board we can be sure wouldn't be affected by it.
Data.
Exactly. And he just so happens to get injured the exact same time the game's brought on board. I think we should go take a look at him.
The nurse is still playing the game.
This really doesn't make any sense.
No.
There's brain activity, and his systems are functional.
Well, how can that be? He's unconscious.
I don't know, maybe there's a signal breach somewhere between the brain and the body. We should map his neurological system. Maybe we can isolate a weak link.
All right.
Nothing. Here, the signal is stopping right here, just beneath his cognitive processor. It's interesting, there's some kind of damage. It's almost undetectable.
Wesley, look.
That looks like some of his positronic links have been severed.
These cuts are very precise. You see how sharp the edges are?
Yeah. You know, there are only 2 people on board this ship who would even know how to do a thing like this. Commander LaForge and my mother.
But why would one of them do this to him?
I don't know. Maybe there's something more going on here than we thought. Maybe somebody is trying to use this game for some purpose other than pleasure.
Oh. Well, if that were true, then Data would be a threat to that plan. But with him out of the way, then everybody else could become addicted.
And they have. Except for us.
We've arrived at the designated coordinates, Captain. There's a ship bearing 867-5309 on an intersect course.
Advise them of our status, Mr. Ward. Go. Replicate what you need and see that the device is distributed properly. And don't forget Mr. Crusher.
Wesley?
In here, Mom.
It worked.
Yeah, we better keep these mock-ups with us, just in case. You know, there's nobody on board the ship we can trust anymore, not even the captain.
I'm supposed to be on duty in engineering. I better get going before the commander suspects something.
Yeah, while you're there, could you take a look at those security tracking codes? There's one more thing I really want to try.
Okay. Wesley, don't forget Law 91. Always watch your back.
You too.
The vessel's approaching, Captain.
All senior officers, report to the bridge. On screen.
Report!
The Enterprise has been secured. We await your further instruction.
The expansion will proceed as follows. Commander Riker, take a shuttlecraft to these coordinates. You'll rendezvous with the starship Endeavour. Distribute the device among the crew. Commander LaForge and Counselor Troy, you will take a shuttlecraft to Starbase 67 and distribute the device among all ships currently docked there.
We also have an opportunity to introduce the game to Starfleet Academy.
Excellent. See to it. The Qatarians commend your efforts, Picard. When the expansion is complete, you and your crew will be rewarded.
I think we're going to be okay. There's just one more thing I'd really like to try. Can you help me compile these force field overrides?
What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to rate a site-to-site transport program. If things get difficult, this should keep us one step ahead. Did you get a chance to access those security tracking codes? Robin?
It's your turn, Wesley. Play the game.
Computer, activate security containment field on Deck 36, Section 52.
Computer, transporter program, pressure 1!
Transporter systems and shuttle bays. Mr. LaForge.
I can't track him, sir. He's done something to our internal security systems. I'll try bypassing his subcommands. Hold on.
Through sections 23 through 29.
Aye, sir. We're down, Captain. Section 25. Straight first in the force field with a beta.
Security, Deck 6, section 25.
Where the hell is he?
I'm attempting to isolate him with thermal sensors.
Narrow the scan fields. Go deck by deck if you have to.
Unfortunately, he knows our procedures. He will avoid all corridors and public areas. Commander. Unidentified heat source, Deck 7, Section 23. There!
That was quite the chase you led us on, Mr. Crusher. Doctor, hold him steady.
No!
It's okay, Wesley. It's not gonna hurt.
Mom! No!
Fine, I promise.
Stop it!
There you go. Let yourself go, Wesley.
Computer, resume normal illumination. Mr. Worf, you will find a small alien ship off of the starboard bow. Secure it with a tractor beam and raise our shields.
Engaging tractor beam.
Are you all right, Captain?
I think so, Mr. Data.
Captain, the alien ship is hailing us.
On screen.
Picard, explain yourself!
The explanation is quite simple. Your attempt to capture the ship has failed.
Release us from your tractor beam immediately, or we will open fire!
Tactical analysis, Mr. Worf.
Their weapon systems are substantially inferior to ours. They are not a threat.
Get her off the screen.
I can't believe what we were about to do.
Data, we deactivated you.
I managed to reconnect his positronic matrix.
Wesley's subsequent diversions gave me adequate time to modify the Palm beacon. The optical burst patterns that we programmed were successful in counteracting the addictive effects of the game.
And the rest of the crew?
We had programmed the main computer to transmit the same signal to all display screens, workstations, and terminals throughout the ship.
That'll reach almost everyone. Send out medical teams to treat the rest.
Aye, Commander.
We'll take the alien vessel to the nearest Federation starbase. Ensign, lay in a course. Captain's Log, Stardate 45212.1. We've taken the alien vessel to Starbase 82, and we are now en route to rendezvous with the shuttle Merrimack to take Wesley Crusher back to the Academy now that his vacation is over.
So, Wesley, I never saw you wear these before. What's the matter? Are you afraid somebody's gonna see your birthmark?
What? Whoever started this birthmark rumor anyways?
No idea. Oh, I wish you didn't have to go.
Me too.
You're right.
Well, someone's got to kill those rumors you keep hearing about me.
Mr. Crusher, we've rendezvoused with Merrimack. Please report to Transporter Room 2.
On my way, sir. I better get going.
Yep. But, here. It's Robin's Laws. All 102 of them. So you don't forget.
Law 103? A couple of light years can't keep good friends apart.